26. War Day 3. Number 1 traitor found. By the time I went out of the tunnel it was already 11 a.m. 4 hours, that's how long I had for splitting the heroes up and get that dumb bitch of a traitor down there. I decided it would be best to just casually enter the heroes' headquarter in my villain suit. Was that a dumb idea? Probably. I am sure I will regret this later on. Or maybe not. I entered the entrance area, went to the vent system opening the hatch, and got in putting the lead back so that no one knows I am here. Venting is what I am calling this, since it is easier to get into the specific rooms and listen to them without being seen. Thinking that the heroes would have learned from their past experience, I was prepared to take down a large group at the time. It would be difficult but it would be necessary. However, the dumbness of my friends astonishes me every time anew. As I made my way from each floor, I saw that they split up into teams of 2. That was perfect for me. I only needed to find the traitor and her partner. Who would have thought that? I wound you and the other traitor patrolling together. Luck is definitely on my side since they are both patrolling on the last floor of the building. My escape route is set, the roof it is. I waited until both of them are below me with one of them exactly below me. Opening the hatch, I could see both of them looking at me dumbfounded. Too bad, it was already too late. I jumped down landing on one traitor besides my victim, who just so happened to be one of my closest friend Ochako. As my landing was cushioned, the person below me hit her head hard on the ground and went unconscious. Me. Oh my . Are you all right there hero ? I bent down and pocketed her face while still standing on top of the person. Ochako was watching me shocked. She still didn't move even when I stood up and closed the gap in between us. Now weaving a hand in front of her face, I asked innocently. Me. Hello . Anyone there ? Earth to hero . Hello O . Ochako. Deku? Me. Ah great, I see the heroes still can talk, though who is Deku? Last time I checked I was called a villain and Usagi is my name my dear hero . She snapped out of her daze by the mentioning of my villain alias. We were close, too close for my comfort. Ochako tried to touch me using her quirk, but she was too slow. I jumped back avoiding her hands. Me. Too slow . Why don't you catch me first? Come on, a little rabbit chase is all I am asking for. I turned my back to her and began running to the staircase and out on the roof. She was following me close behind. Ochako. Deku, I mean Usagi. Stop right there. Are we heroes really that dumb? It's not like when you are telling a villain to stop or surrender that they will do it. Why ask this then? Me. Let me think about it, Nop. That's no fun at all . That's boring. Where is the fun? She looked at me perplexed as I gave her my answer. We were both standing on the roof. No one was nearby, no other classmate, no hero. The signal jammer I had with me was on. Even if she wanted to ask for help, no one would have heard her. I went to the edge of the building and stood there. Ochako was looking at me nervously. It was painful obvious what I was planning to do, and if she wanted to be a hero she needed to save me. Even for her cover to not blow up she needed to save my life. However, I was never in any serious harm at all. I knew how to use the capture weapon to save my dump and sorry ass out of this situation. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw the teacher's drone hovering some feet away from me. Aizawa. Problem child, get away from the edge. Ochako. Deku? Don't go any further please. Nezu. Midoriya, there is no need for you to sacrifice yourself. I wanted to tell them so badly. Stuck in a mess, I can't probably handle, I need help. Sure, I have Yamada-sensei but I know that things will go south and I will need all the help I can get, which means I need Aizawa-sensei in this situation of mine. Me. All I am asking is for you to trust me. I saw Yed looking at the camera away from Ochako. It was a message meant for Nezu, All Might and Aizawa. This was not the only message I had. I wanted to tell Kachan something and I would have given everything to see his reaction. Me. Kachan? If you hear me then please know that I will take your advice. I tried it multiple times but this is my first time so close on doing it. I hope it is what you really wanted me to do all these past couple of years. I never forgot your and All Might's words. With that, I opened my arms and looked at Ochako. Me. Save me, Uravity. And I let myself fall, gravity pulling on my body. It was kinda refreshing and calm but at the same time a scary experience. All Might. No, Izuku, my boy. Don't. Too late. All Might. Besides, I told you guys to trust me. One is for sure, I don't want to relive this ever again. And I mean ever, EVR. Sure, I jumped from a window but I had at least some kind of rope. This is a free fall and if Ochako don't jump after me I am dead. Panic overtook my body as I couldn't see her jumping after me. Uravati was standing on the edge watching me fall. She was smirking at me. You have way too much fun there. Just wait. Karma is right behind you and it has a name. It's called Usagi and you will learn to fear that name. Not long after that, she realized that the drone was quickly flying in front of her face and she jumped after me. Me. That was too close. I said while she used her quirk on us to levitate 10 cm above the ground. Uravati. How about showing some kind of gratitude? Next time I will make sure that you land and rest in your own puddle of blood. The later part she whispered in my ear so that the drone wouldn't catch it. However, she was still too close to the drone for it to miss it. I could hear someone gasp at her word and a small smile played along my lips. Even if they didn't hurt her, Nezu could still read her lips. Me. I would like that very much. I knew it. She was one of the traitors and the other one is still out. I will catch them both when the time is right. Uraraka was still close to me. She never needed to put me down, but I knew better. Her quirk drawback has already began showing itself, which made the next thing easier. We were both standing close to each other. I took her hand carefully so that I was holding her wrist and began running in a circle, making her spin in the process. Uraraka was already nauseous when she floated us both to safety, but with me spinning her around, she couldn't hold it any longer and fainted. I could tell the nausea got to her and she was being light-headed before she went limp. Me. Well, running in circles was fun. But never will I do this free fall thing again for sure. I was slightly out of breath as I took her and carried her to the room. Once I entered I got my spare cuffs out and put it on her. Now all I had to do is get back to the lair and take more cuffs, then wait in the room with an unconscious traitor and a drone, followed by a teacher outside of the door. Ah, this will be great. Caught sarcasm, caught. Why did I need to get involved with the love again? Oh right, because this stupid waste of space wanted to get revenge and take them down. How stupid can I be to voluntarily be in a room with a traitor and a bloodthirsty psychopath?